I've got so many messages on the group chat. Anyway, I'm gonna eat my dinner and I'll reply to them later. Hey guys, it's Emily. You're joined with me and my massive plate of vegetables. I feel like this is a very uni student thing. I have eaten like no veg in the last 3 days, so I'm overcompensating by having 5 of my 5 a day in one meal. Broccoli, 1 pepper, half an onion, 2 things of spinach, tomato ketchup. Does that count? I did have some orange juice earlier, so effectively I have had 5 of my 5 a day today. That is better than most other uni students that I know, so I'm personally quite proud of myself. Oh my god, why did I choose to film a video and eat my dinner at the same time? What I was gonna say was, it's actually really nice. I filmed this on a Monday afternoon / evening. I should probably be doing some work, but in all fairness, I have actually been working all day long. I had a tutorial this morning. I then went and sat in a place in Falmouth called Palazzo Lounge, which is basically a, they just do really good food. They have a vegan menu, they have a gluten-free menu. It kind of reminds me of Bill's, but in a much nicer format. And I sat in there for 5 hours doing my work. I made my business cards, I made my CV, I formatted my website, I did like write-ups on my blog, I edited photos. I was so productive, I was so proud of myself. I did all of that anyway, and actually had a really productive time doing it. While I was there, I had a coffee. I also had some chips, hence why I've got some veggies, because I kind of ate at 4 o'clock with my chips. But I was hungry for vegetables and I didn't want to have a smoothie because it's far too cold to have smoothies. I found myself earlier when I got back watching one of my old vlogs. This happens quite often. I often rewatch my vlogs just because why not? Also, should probably address I dyed my hair recently. If you don't watch my vlogs, you would have no idea. But anyway, it was the sit down video in my bedroom at home 2 days before I moved to uni, and I was basically saying how I was devastated to be leaving my home friends, and I was basically a mess. And I wanted to make this video to say that to anyone who is feeling the same, and I have friends at uni now who feel the same as I did then, it will all be okay. I just want to be that reassuring voice right now, because I've got quite a lot of friends who are going through the same thing while we're at uni and they're not sure what they're doing and they're not sure if they want to still be here. I honestly didn't think that I would settle. I've taken to uni life so well. I honestly feel like Falmouth is my second home. I can't imagine living in a busy city anymore, whether that's London or Plymouth or Exeter or Birmingham. I like being in a quiet seaside town a lot. I feel like it's really good for my productivity. I have felt so much more at peace and calm. Anyone who knows me in person knows I'm an incredibly stressy person. I have felt so much more calm, and I can probably say I've only been stressed probably I can count the times I've been stressed on my hand. Last year, when I was doing my art foundation, at this point in the year, I could probably say I'd been stressed about 400 times. I would say give it, like, set yourself a period of time, be like, I'm really not happy here, I'm gonna give myself 2 weeks. After that 2 weeks, I'm gonna review and figure out what I can do about my situation. In that 2 weeks, everything might change and you might realise you absolutely love the new place you're living, or might love your course. Give yourself time to adjust. It's really sad at the moment though. The flat is so empty. My flat, there's 9 of us in my flat. There's currently only 4 of us living here for the week. 3 of my flatmates have gone home for reading week. I don't know if I've said, Falmouth campus is shared with Exeter students and they all get reading week because they all do subjects which involve reading. Effectively, I'd love a week off. I have so much work to do, but we are hardcore and we just keep going with our work. So we stay here, Exeter students go home, but we're here for the week, yeah. So just us. That has left all the Falmouth students plus my friend Matt, because Matt lives in Ireland and it's far too much effort for him to go home and then come all the way back. This is, I think, only the 2nd time, or potentially 3rd, in 7 weeks of living here I've eaten my dinner by myself in my room. I'm pretty much always in the kitchen with Robbie, because Robbie's my flatmate, and we always sit and chat about life, and then Alice and Amy come in whenever, and it's always the 4 of us and we all sit and have dinner together, and they're all at home. So it's really sad and it feels really empty and quiet, and they will love it when they watch this video and realise how much I'm missing them. It's only Monday and I miss them so much. And also they're out of the boys in the flat over that way. Ben has gone home for reading week. Liam has gone on a residential trip, so it's only Hugh left anyway. So literally there's like none of the group left, everyone's gone home. I've obviously got all my course friends, and it's Halloween tomorrow as I'm filming this, but it probably won't be tomorrow when you're seeing this. So we're all going out as a course. Why have I got 5 emails from Apple? I feel like my grandma might have forgotten her password. Talking about missing home and missing family and friends. I haven't, which is something that I find really bizarre. I've missed my grandparents a lot because I haven't seen them in ages. My parents came down and visited last weekend. If you've been watching the vlogs, you would know. They came down last weekend, so I've seen them kind of recently, and I literally speak to my mum pretty much every other day on FaceTime. Either my mum or my dad. I speak to them an awful lot on FaceTime, so I feel like I'm very in the loop as to what is going on at home, whereas I don't really speak to my grandparents once a week and text here and then, but that is about it. I'm getting to the point where I'm missing my friends now. I'm not really, like, more missing them because I know I'm seeing them soon. I think if I had to go to a Christmas, I'd be fine, but because I know I'm seeing them next weekend, because I know I'm seeing them, I'm like longing for them now, whereas before I was like, could have gone to Christmas, but now I know I'm going home to see them, I'm like excited to see them. For me it's weird though, because for example, Vicky, I'm pretty sure I saw her every other day, pretty much, throughout the whole of summer. I saw her at least 4 times a week for most of the summer. So it's like we're in like a relationship. We're definitely not. I really miss her. I really miss her. I miss all my friends, but it's just weird when you see each other so often, especially because we literally live like 4 roads away from each other. So it's been a weird adaptation to have. This is a lot of veg. That's what I'm realising as I'm eating this. Talking about food, I'm actually going to start making quite a few foodie videos, I've decided. The videos on my channel that get the most views and love, it's everything to do with uni, and I feel like I'm boring you all. At the same time, my channel has never been doing better in terms of like vlogs, so it's kind of mad. I don't really know what to do about it. I don't know whether just to keep putting out uni related content because you all seem to be loving it. I just feel bad for those of you who aren't loving it, but at the same time the majority of you are, so I think the best thing to do would just be for me to keep vlogging because my friends here love it. They love being in the vlogs. I feel like also creating some foodie videos would be really helpful. There's a lovely girl on YouTube called Poppy Bar who I will try and remember to leave down below. She's at Exeter, and she does like vegan meal plans and vegan like shopping, and I'm not a vegan. I can't eat dairy and I can't eat gluten, but I do still eat meat. But they're really helpful just to see what other people buy in their food shop. I've just done an online food haul, so when that comes on Thursday night, I will hopefully do a haul before student night, so who knows how that will go down. I hope you like my new hair. My mum doesn't, just in case you wondered. She hates it a lot. She's made that very clear, and if she's watching this, I'm very sorry, Mum. It's actually growing on me, and I think it will be this colour when you see me in a week's time. I will see you guys in my next video, and whack this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Bye guys.